All right. By the way, somebody told us they got mad at our last Owen Benjamin video, which is what we're moving to now. Somebody got really mad at us because they said, actually, filming a stand-up special is pretty difficult. You know nothing about it. Like, as we said, that it's so easy to film it that we know nothing about it.
Owen has filmed like 8 terrible stand-up specials. I've filmed 2 terrible stand-up specials. We're on the same level.
Yeah.
I mean, not the same level, but I know how to do it. And by the way, he doesn't even know how to do audio, so shut up. He doesn't even know how to plug his recorder into a PA there.
All right.
At the gig.
Even Dusty Bogan knows how to use the mic correctly. Right?
He just comes out. That's his opener. All right.
A lot of Sheilas in here tonight.
Clankety clank clank. I love that, man.
Okay. So you sent this to me. Is this Owen finally losing it? Is this Mr. Benjamin finally?
He's pretty well reasoned in this.
He is? Okay, so let's just play it.
Let's give him a chance here.
All right. So he's sitting outside again by his wood fire with his synth and his failing GPU card. Here we go. By the way, 4 empty tall boys behind him, just so we're keeping count at home.
Okay, in the last 28 days, my channel has been watched 60 million minutes. That's people who find me, sit, watch, and listen.
Yeah, we know what that means, Owen.
That's crazy influence. And when someone like me, and I got a text today. This is, I'm not going to say who it is, but this is why I love the line, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. So I get this text today.
He's not going to say who it is. It's a text message, so it's somebody he probably knows professionally.
He says it's somebody from the Hollywood Improv.
Okay.
Somebody that does that club.
Jesus, dude, all I keep hearing about you is you've gone off the rails and lost your shit, blah, blah, blah. But I'm home flipping through YouTube while my daughter naps and just finished your rant on Rogan that almost made me piss myself. So I had to say gracias and what's up for the hell of it. Glad you're doing well, man. Yeah, so...
Why did he read that? That didn't help his point. He was just somebody saying, hey, nice rant, dude.
That's someone who used to work at the Hollywood Improv that's like
Okay.
in the scene.
Okay.
People are literally setting up a narrative that I'm insane and I'm crazy and I'm suicidal and I have guns and that's real creepy for me, seeing as I'm objectively not crazy.
Oh, come on, man. We want to not do this anymore. But how can he he's objectively not. You know what? You know
who says I'm objectively not crazy?
crazy people.
Absolute crazy people. No, not crazy person says that.
I'm backing it up
In
just
fact,
a little bit.
people that aren't crazy generally have some sort of always like ever-growing fear that they could be crazy, right? Isn't that what stops you from being crazy?
Yes.
Is the self-awareness of, hey, did I act a little crazy yesterday? Yeah, I should probably dial that back next time.
Porcelain goes, no, guys, he's legitimately not crazy. Genuinely.
He's doing the Norton thing.
Yeah, genuinely.
Look, sometimes...
I'm tired of people motherfucking the scumbag.
seriously.
I'm so sick of it.
Sometimes you die a hero, and sometimes you motherfuck long enough to become a scumbag. And
the chinless knight.
I love, by the way, if you go to the Reddit board on O&A, the Reddit board, they all find just ways to shoehorn motherfucking scumbag
It's the best.
into like, wow, man, you really got motherfucked by that scumbag.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You really gave that scumbag a motherfucking.
Let's reset here. So he says he's objectively not crazy.
He's objectively not
crazy.
Which is, again, the kind of thing that sane people say.
I'm so not crazy, it's insane.
Any normal person would go, 4,000 people are saying I'm crazy. Oh, shit, am I crazy? Right? Oh, no, I might be crazy.
All right, here we go.
Ran on Rogan that almost made me piss myself. So I had to say gracias and what's up for the hell of it. Glad you're doing well, man. Yeah, so that's someone who used to work at the Hollywood Improv that's like in the scene. People are literally setting up a narrative that I'm insane.
So before we get to the objective part, setting up a narrative, he thinks that there's a focused effort, like you and I, who have nothing to do with any of these other people.
When you start getting too close to the truth, man, And you got influence when you got
When you're over the target, you get a lot of flack, Mike.
bro. People watched him for 60 million minutes each.
Each?
Yes,
Wow. Like they'll be dead by now.
and there's a lot of it has to do with the Q continuum
Oh,
storyline.
no, you're right. I got it. I hear what you're saying.
Look,
now.
it's hard to explain to you fucking below 147 IQ plebs.
And his mom said so, guys. You think
What?
his mom's a liar?
But we are part of a campaign, a smear campaign.
We are.
Funded by the deep state
Yeah. George Soros.
and NASA.
Big space.
Bro, we're only like a 90-minute drive from fucking Kennedy Space
You're
Center.
right.
We're right by the Space Coast.
We're there.
Space Coast. Space Coast. Revenge of the Sis.
Oh, he's right.
Bro.
Solar system.
Nightwave.
Oh, my God.
Illuminati.
Oh, God, you're crazy.
So check it out.
No, I think he just joined Rockefeller Records.
Actually, you know what I just realized? I think Owen's just fucking crazy.
Oh, you're right. That would be the simpler explanation.
Way simpler. Kind of like 9/11. I don't know. I think some jihadis flew some planes
just
into a
got
building.
pissed and did
It's a
that.
terrible thing. It's a terrible, heartless act.
That's like in the scene. People are literally setting up a narrative that I'm insane and I'm crazy and I'm suicidal and I have guns and that's real creepy for me, seeing as I'm objectively not crazy. Okay, compare me to most Hollywood comedians.
Okay, they're successful.
Compare him to like crazy ass Bill Burr.
Oh, he's nuts. What a crazy person.
The only person that he's actually talking about, like, okay, for instance, what he's about to say about, oh, they drink and they're promiscuous, they're miserable people. Everything he's about to say applies to one guy, Doug Stanhope, who, by the way, even when he's all fucked up and shitbags, he is one of the nicest, most grounded dudes. He's never got his dick out. He's never like, whoa, a crazy guy. He's nuts. Yeah, Doug Stanhope is probably certifiably nuts, but he's the sweetest man, and he's actually humble. Like, he's a guy when you talk to, he's like, oh yeah, I'm fucking, what am I, like, fucking maybe in the top 10,000 comics of all time? Who gives a shit? Like, he doesn't care. Like, he's everything that Owen's, oh, he's a fucking degenerate. Yeah, but he seems pretty, like, he's got an even keel on things.
Crazy? Okay, compare me to most Hollywood comedians.
Okay.
Most of them are constantly having sex with strangers. They have drug problems. They're horribly depressed and just say the most insane garbage on stage. I work from home.
It's called bits. It's called jokes.
And by the way, you self-admittedly had a porn addiction. All right. You've said you've snorted Ritalin before. There's your drug problem. And you drink every night. Like, so you're oh, and you admitted to getting titty pics. Remember we on the show he admits to getting titty pics. So what are you talking about,
and
Owen?
then he denied it.
Right, then he denies it.
In his chat, because somebody donated a super chat one time.
Right.
And was like, yeah, what about you asking girls to send nudes to be a part of your fucking bear club or whatever? It was a very weird accusation that popped up, and she got banned one night. It was crazy.
Just say the most insane garbage on stage. I work from home. I have a beautiful family. I make fences in my spare time.
You're bad at making fences. Like, that's the other thing. You're not a good fence maker. Like, he's trying to be a Daniel Day-Lewis type who's a cobbler on his spare time. You know what I mean? He's trying to be some, like, he has this thing where, actually, you know, my real love is woodworking.
No, I stitch my own clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like something weird, you know? Actually, I own a farm.
Spare time. I'm making great money. I'm healthy. Aside from the 3 claws I drink every night for the last 2 weeks, just because this flat Earth thing is really...
The 3 claws that he drinks every night. And
On camera.
And when those claws are done, no, on camera, we've seen him drink those 3 claws and then pop open some Bud Lights right afterward. We've seen it. Like, I've seen it live. So
Yeah, he's done more than
these
3.
are lies that he's telling himself. When he starts, he's acting like, when he starts this show, he's already pretty hammered. You know, he's not sober when he starts this. But whatever, he's objectively not crazy. Let's finish this. Maybe it gets better.
Aside from the 3 claws I drink every night for the last 2 weeks, just because this flat Earth thing is really causing me some mental distress.
Personally goes, maybe you should mend fences professionally instead of shit talking everybody. That'd be better.
Instead of building a physical shitty fence.
Yeah.
Just because this flat Earth thing is really causing me some mental distress. I have a great relationship with Amy's extended family. Me.
You left Christmas.
You know? Oh, I know. That's an argument I had with somebody in the comments
you,
the other day.
You left Christmas with her extended family because you said, and I quote, "What if I want to talk about the moon?" And you said, and I quote, "If a guy's talking about golfing, what if I want to talk about, I don't know, golfing on the moon?"
He also said he didn't like the arguing tactics of the cousin, and I quote, they were fighting words. So I think he wanted to fight this person too.
Holy shit.
I have a great relationship with Amy's
Also,
extended family. Me.
Obsessing over things you have no control over is a sign that you're not mentally healthy.
Yeah.
Like, if let's say that the world is flat. Let's just go with that for a second.
Okay.
How does that change your life in any way after all these years on this planet?
Well, I'm a cartographer.
Okay, but okay, you're one guy, the one living cartographer left. Besides you,
I don't make a lot of money.
obvious, clearly.
Listen, this show I like doing, but my real love
the last
is cartography.
The last cartographer that was in the black was Amerigo Vespucci. Okay,
How did you pull that out of your head, you fucking maniac?
he's the man America's named after.
I
How do
know,
you- how
but
do you not
still, it
pull
was
that out of
very
this?
okay.
And he was a cartographer. So, you get to learn things on this program.
Hey, there you go, guys.
147 IQ
There it
Mersh
is.
over here. But like, imagine the Earth is. We never went to the moon. Then how is it affecting you though? Right? Like, I wouldn't let it. If I truly believe the Earth was flat, it's not going to make any of my bills any more or less expensive. It's not going to make like my like. I don't think your wife's going to wake up one day and just go, you know what, the Earth's flat, and that affects our marriage. I'm leaving you. Like, it doesn't affect anything really.
No, it doesn't.
So what do you? This obsession is not healthy. Wouldn't you just go, I think it's flat. What are you going to do, though, right? Like Bill Burr style. Dude, I think it's flat. What are you going to do, right? Bing, bong, bing.
Porcelain said also he forced Amy's family to put down their dog because it bit his kid and said he wanted to ram a bread knife down its throat.
Well, I already suggested they put it down. I don't know if they actually put it down.
Yeah.
But again, am I wrong in the point that you should just, like, if you're going to compare him to anybody, Bill Burr would be like the healthiest, most balanced person you could compare him to? Because Bill Burr's nuts, but like he doesn't let it ruin his life. So he just, yeah, dude, I think the Earth is flat. What are you going to do, right? I can't, it ain't going to fucking affect me, though, right?
And he never goes how smart I am. Bill Burr is, what the fuck do I know?
Well, what do I know? I think it's flat. What do you, right?
Yeah.
Gives a shit. Are the Celtics going to win this year? That's what I want to know. Fuck am I going to do about it?
I have a great relationship with Amy's extended family. Me and like we're always working in the yard. I couldn't be less crazy right now.
Who are you convincing, Owen? Not us. We already know you are. Yeah. This is a man looking in the mirror. It's a cry for help.
That's like somebody screaming at you in the middle of a fucking quiet, like, I'm not on drugs. You're like, what? Fucking relax, guy.
Yeah.
A quiet breakfast.
Yeah, why are you yelling at me? But it's so telling.
I'm not crazy. You're all crazy.
Relationship with Amy's extended family. Me and like we're always
The
working
extended
in the yard.
family abandoned on Christmas.
Yeah, the one that you didn't see. The one
Because
that
of the moon landing.
Because of the moon. Because of something Buzz Aldrin did.
I couldn't be less crazy right now. I've went through periods of time where I'm crazy a little bit. We all have.
He's admitting that he's had mental problems. You notice that? He's admitting that he's had mental problems before. Here's the thing with mental problems, and because I mean, look, I have depression, I have anxiety. It could get really bad. You know, I've always admitted it. But the problem is when you have like anxiety, you don't realize it until like after you're done. You go, "Oh my God, I had an anxiety." While the mental problems are happening, you don't pick up on it because you're mentally not capable of going, "Oh my God, this isn't working right now."
But the amount of people and effort being put into this narrative that I've lost my mind.
A narrative. By the way, there's no narrative. He's making it, and this is what bothers me. He's making it seem like the Republican Club on The Simpsons, where we're all sitting all around this big table, and we're all like, we must get Owen Benjamin.
Smoking a cigar.
Give me more baby plasma.
Like those terrible, old political cartoons with the fat cats and the bags
And
of money.
one's a pig in a suit. Owen, we do a fucking comedy show, and Mike caught it, but then we caught you losing your mind.
By the way, this was all my fault, man.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry for all of this. This was just me not trying to find a lolcow, and this idiot was up late going, the fucking moon! I don't need to be with my family on Christmas! And I'm like, hang on. I think we found a live one here, and now it's consumed our life. Owen has become our moon.
Yeah, really, seriously.
The amount of people and effort being put into this narrative that I've lost my mind is startling, especially when you understand that people get suicided.
They do. They do get suicided. Remember that? Remember the reporter? Remember that reporter that crashed his Mercedes? He got suicided.
I want to say something.
Michael Hastings was his name.
I want to say something.
Remember Michael Hastings? He's just as important as Michael Hastings.
I know people complain when I yell in the mic, so I'm going to do something. Owen, you're not fucking important enough to kill. Owen, you think somebody's sitting and going, we got to take out this mid-act comic who plays a piano.
Seth Rich, Michael Hastings, the Vince Foster, like literally
Julian
every
Assange.
literally
Julian Assange is still alive.
Eh.
You're not target number one. Well, we think.
That's debatable.
We think.
I don't think he's alive. I think that nigga been dead.
I'm sorry. Remember we said that we're self-indulgent? We're the self-indulgent ones? He thinks he's so important. He thinks he's to Big Moon, I guess? The Big Moon industry? I don't know. The moon industry? Moon rock salesman? Okay, I'm sorry. I got to hear your explanation. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to hear his explanation.
But the amount of people and effort being put into this narrative that I've lost my mind is startling, especially when you understand that people get suicided. So, the reason I'm saying this is because this will help protect me. Like, I'm looking at you right now.
He's not crazy.
I'll never kill myself. Just know that.
There you go. Case closed. Case closed, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know how, by the way,
Bears, please defend this, because you guys always come on when I cut these up and you're always bitching at us. Defend this.
can I say something?
Tell me this in a rational way, what he's saying. Because you're either going to get, he's joking. He's clearly not joking.
No,
This is
this
a
is
man
not a joke.
losing his mind, unraveling at the seams.
I want to be very honest with our audience right now and prove to you how crazy I'm not. I can't promise you that I'm not going to kill myself. I can promise you I'm not going to do it this week or next week, very likely. Look, man, it's a whole long year ahead of us. It's more normal to say that. I don't know. I know I have episodes. He just admitted I've had episodes before, but I promise you, I'm not going to do it.
Suicided. So, the reason I'm saying this is because this will help protect me. Like, I'm looking at you right now. I'll never kill myself. Just know that. It doesn't matter how weird the situation is, or because even my fucking dumbass dad was like, I just got an email that you are emotionally unstable and you have guns. What is going on? I'm like, Dad, you've never even met my kid.
What?
It's a good time to air this out. Is during your knock. I'm not crazy.
His
video.
dad's never met his kids?
Guess not.
But you could tell his dad still cares enough about him to be worried and call him. So I'm assuming, and maybe I'm wrong, that in this relationship, you're the problem, Owen. If your dad is seeing an email, and if he hated you so much, you'd be like, good, let him fucking kill himself. He hasn't met your kid because of you. He hasn't met your kid because your mom was this crazy eco-feminist person. you know, who's like, my son Owen's the smartest man on the planet, you know?
He's Homer Simpson's mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
He's got Homer Simpson's mom.
Yeah, it's Owen, you're let's put this in context. Your dumbass dad called because he was worried about you. That's the context. Like, I would like to think, regardless of what would happen, if somebody were to send a message to my mom or my dad and they were to go, hey, Royce is acting really weird, you might want to check in on him. The first thing they do is call me. They're not going to go, oh, my dumbass son, kill it. Owen, you're a fucking lunatic, dude. Your dumbass dad is worried about your welfare? Is that the argument you're making?
Sons, what is going on? I'm like, Dad, you've never even met my kid. Like, if I somehow get suicided and you see my fucking gay ass loser dad just being like, I'm so sad he killed himself. He doesn't even know me anymore.
Owen, nobody knows you anymore. Coming from somebody who I heard you a few years ago being the funny conservative comic on a Crowder bit or whatever the stuff you were on, from that to where you were, nobody knows you anymore. You've gone down a rabbit hole. I don't know what it is, man, but you're losing your mind. You're ostracizing your dad now? For no reason?
I don't think they've ever had the best relationship, from what I've heard.
Right.
But from what I know of his family, and what I've been told from somebody who actually knows his family, his dad is like, because I actually think I know who sent that email to his dad. But his dad is like a professor at some SUNY college.
Okay.
In New York, one of the SUNY campuses. Normal, regular, like just slightly above middle class guy, like a little bit of upper middle class, like normal, kind of left wing, but like normal guy. So,
Your dad just being like, I'm so sad he killed himself. He doesn't even know me anymore. So just know that I'm never going to do that. And if that happens to me, I want revenge on the people responsible. And I'm talking to the thousands of people who like me. Burn them all and help protect my family.
does that sound like the ramblings of a sane person? Does this sound like
So
the
again,
sort of thing that a sane person says?
tell me that this isn't out of context. Tell me this isn't a cult. Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Tell me, guys. Tell me this is totally normal.
Could I read a couple of comments to you from that video that I saved last night
Sure.
for posterity's sake? I'm trying to find them. There's a couple here. There's one. This was from Right to Bear.
B-E-A-R.
Like right to bear.
Like capital B?
Yeah, like
Okay.
if someone ever hurts you, Owen, or your family, I will personally kill them myself. I will dismember them finger by finger and toe by toe and stuff their genitals in their mouth before killing them. I'm fucking crazy and I would feel nothing. So there's that. I'm a good man, but I'm capable of being a real sicko when it comes to revenge. Suck my cock, deep state faggots, and have a blessed day. This is one of the comments I read. That was one of them. Can I read?
Sure.
Because again, this is not a cult.
Okay.
This is not a cult.
Not a cult.
Let's establish that Owen Benjamin is not refining his control over an increasingly erratic and frightening fan base. Not a cult. This is from Jared Schneider. To say that Owen Benjamin is casting off the shackles of his cultural conditioning would be the understatement of a generation, for he has now clearly transcended time and space itself, deftly exploring the inherently metaphysical nature of existence in a way that is both edifying and outright revelatory in the sheer scope of its brilliance. It's as if Owen's brain has ascended to a higher plane of reality, garnering a special sentience unto itself at once separate yet complementary to the egoic construct more foisted upon the world in the guise of Owen Benjamin. The new Owen 2.0 has instead foregone the unenlightened endeavors of his lesser persona in lieu of a greater purpose aligned with the ultimate telos of the eschatological architecture of the cosmos. Well, I would keep going. You want me to keep going?
Yes.
Okay. What was once only a moderately laudable IQ of 147 is now... Okay, I'm starting to think I got trolled here.
Is it a troll?
Yeah, because all right, I thought this person was
Perfect.
serious, but this is obviously I just ate it. It's a troll. What was only a moderately laudable IQ of 147 has now expanded to epic proportions, surpassing the quotient levels of those timeless intellectual giants whose sturdy shoulders we once stood upon.
That was good.
Were it not for it keeps going.
Oh, no.
I can't believe I fell. Were it not for Owen in all this charity stepping in to newly assume the weighty burden of humanity's cumbersome load. With the fluid grace of a conspiratorial Mozart, we watched in awe as Benjamin artfully exposed not only the sophistry of Jordanetics, but wizardry in all its dastardly guises. Helplessly riveted, we bore witness to Owen aiming his scrutinizing gaze heavenward, performing a logistic coup de grace upon the egregious three-syllable lie known only as moon landing. In one fell swoop, Owen effortlessly destroyed the human thumb and allied himself with, quote, he who testified to the incremental gayification of the amphibians. And now... never before in the history of all our fellow heterosapiens has such a big brain nipper set his intellectual sights upon the reality of geocentric cosmology. And here we are, poised at the brink of a historic development so profound, so explosive, that it very well may shake the flat earth from its immovable foundation, shattering the glass dome above our heads, and once again unifying heaven and earth. Now, to be fair, last night there was a lot of crazy shit being said. I read the first two
Who wrote
sentences of that.
Let's give him credit.
Jared D. Schneider on YouTube, just some asshole. But I read the first two sentences and went, oh no. And then posted it. Today's the first time I went all the way through and I'm like, you fucker. It took like 4 sentences and I'm like, you piece of shit.
Billy Knight's in the super chatted, son, I'm worried about you. Shut the fuck up, Dad. You're a gay loser. You don't even know me. A grown adult, 147 IQ.
Somebody wrote in our YouTube comments, wow, I too would be pissed if my gay-ass dad started out talking to me about my mental health, showing concern for me.
What a piece of shit he is.
Just know that I'm never going to do that. And if that happens to me, I want revenge on the people responsible. And I'm talking to the thousands of people who like me.
Someone needs to recut this as a horror trailer.
Burn them all.
Add music.
You know, I think you're actually right.
Owen requires no editing.
This
is like one of those.
Owen requires no editing.
Yeah, this is like remember Scorsese when he does the like walking into the Copa scene? He loves those long establishing shots, like one of those. They do the whole scene in one shot.
Here, I think I got this. Let's see. Here we go.
Happens to me, I want revenge on the people responsible. And I'm talking to the thousands of people who like me. Burn them all and help protect my family. And this is hopefully a deterrent to the people who think that they can set up a narrative that I went insane, and then like 30 celebrities that I can name, they commit suicide.
So he's doing fine. He's not crazy though, and it's not a cult.
Mike, objectively, not crazy.
Clearly.
Objectively.
He's not crazy. You're fucking crazy.
You're the crazy
You're
one.
all crazy for questioning him.
You're the dumb one. Yeah, I just drink a couple White Claws at night and I ponder the universe.
And you're going to be fucking the stupid idiots when you don't kill yourselves with all of us at the right time and you miss the comet.